Well, I was gonna go fishing, but this happened?
Looks like we'll see things go downhill after midnight on Saturday morning, and this will pretty much last all day Saturday. We could be talking about several inches of heavy wet snow for the start of the weekend.
So instead I was searching the internet while this horrible weather was happening on Yak Attack's website, and I'm looking and they, ooh, new product launch. Actually, I saw this a couple months ago. I was pretty pumped about it. I was like, this is exciting. Very cool add-on to the Black Pack Pro that I bought. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, wait a second, this looks awfully familiar. Then I started thinking and I was going back and I'm like, wait a second, I built this 2 years ago based off of another YouTube guy's idea and just kind of built on that. Clearly you can see I built a crate with 2 stacks right there. There's a problem, there's an inherent problem with that. The initial idea was, oh great, I can carry a ton of tackle. That's this week's video. Why you don't need to carry all the tackle. And I'm going to talk about a problem you might have after a couple years of fishing, 3, 4, 5. You might have collected a lot of extra lures and tackle and it's weighing you down, right? I know personally, I had a Plano box for frogs. I had a Plano box for spook type walk the dog lures. I had a Plano box for jerk baits. I had a Plano box for crankbaits, frogs. I had a Plano box for whopper ploppers, all different sizes. So that's 5 Plano boxes. What else did I have? Plano box for jigs, Plano box for spinner baits. I think I was working with 7 full Plano boxes with those specific lures. And you might say, oh, well, Plano box isn't that big. Well, I wasn't using small Plano boxes. I was using big ones. Let me show you. So the size Plano box I was filling was this, right? So this is, I don't even remember what size this is. 3740-1, I don't know. 3700, is that a thing? I don't know. I was carrying big Plano boxes, right? Like, so I was carrying 4 or 5 of these and then 2 small Plano boxes. Now, that might seem sweet. Oh, I got all these lures. I have all these options, all the different colors, all the different bills for the crankbaits, jerkbaits, different depths. I have every different frog I could possibly want. Awesome. Now you get out on the water and you're busy trying to figure out which color, which frog style, which is the best, right? Awesome. You have all this tackle you've invested. Your wife's complaining to you. Why do you have so many lures? You're not fishing all these lures, right? I wasn't personally. So what I thought about over the winter, while it was snowing, like it is today, I was thinking I should streamline or tighten or consolidate is the word I want to use. Consolidate my lures. So if I have a Plano box full of spook lures, walk the dog lures, right? The cigar shaped lures, right here is a picture, but I only use one company. Why would I bring all these other companies that I don't use? I don't like their spook lures, right? Why would I bring something that I don't have confidence in? In my head, I was thinking I should go through all my lures and pick out my favorite lures for each specific type of lure. So I still have jerkbaits, topwater spooks, frogs, whopper ploppers, you know, you still have your categories, prop baits, plugs, you know what I mean? You have everything. You only bring specific lures that you like. It's totally personal to you, like it's totally personal to me. So I went through my lures. I'm like, oh, I've caught fish on this, put that to the right. I haven't caught fish on this, to the left. The majority of my lures were on the left. That's why a lot of them are hanging behind me right now. I have more I can hang up. Other Plano boxes with lures that I'm just not using. I don't like the way they fish. They don't work the way I want them to. I just haven't figured them out. I have a ton of crankbaits back there and I never use crankbaits. Minimalizing my gear, I feel, is going to increase my odds of catching more fish this year. So I don't know if that idea makes sense to you watching, but what it's also going to do is it's going to bring down my weight of my kayak. My kayak's going to weigh less when I have to load it, if I don't take my crate out, or if I have to move my crate, it's not going to weigh as much. So now I've minimalized my Plano boxes in my kayak crate, dropping the weight of my kayak, making it more stable. Also, it's going to take away distractions of lures that I'm not going to use, that they're just in the way. Why would I don't need to bring these with me. It's just extra weight. It's in the way. It's nice that I bought it. I appreciate the craftsmanship. Those are going to just be wall pieces now. I'm going to focus on only bringing the lures that I like. My confidence lures in each different categories, possibly different colors. This is something you can go look through your tackle, drop the weight, not physically, in your tackle, your lures. I really like the way this lure works. I've caught fish on this. That goes to the right. Anything that you haven't caught fish on the left, or you're still learning, goes on the left. So maybe you're still learning spinner baits. Don't buy all the spinner baits. Throw a spinner bait, doesn't work. Dropping the weight on your tackle, if you're in a kayak or carrying it, is going to be more beneficial for you, so you're not more tired from walking around with all your lures. You don't need to bring 75 crankbaits, right? You need probably 4 of any lure in, like, pick one company that works, pick 4 different colors: light, dark, natural, extreme. So white, black, green pumpkin, and then like some crazy ass color. That's probably all you really need in each lure. 4 lures, each company, whatever company it is. I hope this video helped you figure out how to cut some weight on your lures, so you're not carrying as much in your car, on your back, or in your kayak. It's gonna help you stabilize your kayak, obviously. It's gonna be less weight. It's gonna also be easier to transport and move around. It's gonna cut down on the decisions you have to make when you're on the water, as far as which lure should I pick? Do I wanna try this company, this company? If you wanna mess around, by all means, bring it with you. But if you are more focused on, I've fished for a couple years, I've dialed in which lure, oh, I like this lure, you know what I mean? But you have more of the same lure, but different companies, and you don't like the way they work, leave that crap at home. Use what you like. Don't listen to anyone else. If you find the lures that work, stick with those lures. You can branch out and try them. If you don't like them, you got your base of where your arsenal is. Top water, wake bait, prop bait, also top water, frogs, top water. Just all your different, your jigs. Fine tune it so you're carrying less weight. You can do all the YouTube stuff if you want. I gotta get to editing. Thanks for watching this week. I hope you have a great weekend, week. I hope it's not snowing where you are, because it's spring. What the heck? Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, a day, whatever, night, whenever you're watching this. I'll catch you next time.